Okay, so another part talking about this bullshit land of the free, okay, thing. For example, people say you can do whatever you want. I mean, if that would be the case, no. Like, what if somebody really pisses me off? I want to cut the person out. And I have a point. I cannot do it, because if I do that, the person can tell on me or whatever. Oh, you're insulting me, you're being so bad. You cannot be like that. Or what if I want to drink in public? Cannot do that either. Or what if I want to, let's say, cross the street, like, let's say I want to, like, run the red light, there is a camera there. I can do it, but I'm gonna get a ticket. Even if there's no cars there and I'm not gonna get punished for it, I still cannot do it because it's enforced. There's a lot of rules. And then you realize that you cannot do this, you cannot do this, you cannot do this. So the question is what you can do actually. People piss you off, you cannot beat them up, you cannot just, you know, threaten them, whatever. Then another thing that pisses me off, like Americans, they call Russian people racist. And they have complete, like, twisted definition of racism. Why I say that? Like, for example, I watched that show, right? Where American woman, black American woman, she was saying, you know why, and she was dating white American guy, right? And she was saying, you know, there are two categories of white men. Everybody, oh, you said two categories, oh, you're racist. But think about that, how the fuck she can be racist if she's dating white men? If you black woman and you dating white man, don't you think that just the fact that you dating somebody from the other race makes you not racist just because of that? It's like the same thing, you know. You said that Jewish people are, you dating Jewish women, you say Jewish people are in two categories. Why are you racist against Jews? Why are you anti-Semitic? If you're dating Jewish woman, how can you be anti-Semite if you're dating Jewish woman, even if you putting Jewish woman in certain categories, you know? That doesn't make sense. But the real problem, if you ask black people, they still think that there is a lot of racism in America. So I think that white people, Western European people, I'm going to use that term because I'm white myself, I'm just not Western European, so for all of the idiots like History Eater out there, I'm just going to use the word white. Instead of the word white, I'm going to use the word Western European from now on, so there's not going to be any confusion. And since I'm not Western European, it's not about me, even though yes, I'm white, I'm not black. I'm not going to deny that, but you know, Western European people, they made this bullshit definition, right, of racism, when in reality racism still exists. Like you say, you cannot say N-word. You know, you cannot generalize people. If you do, you're racist. But then, since white people rule America, and they can be racist, and they can look at your application and say, this person is black, right? I don't want to hire this person. I'm an HR manager. I maybe never say N-word in my life, but I may not hire the person just because he's black, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't have to say anything. I can just, okay, I'm not gonna tell him that I didn't hire him because he's black, because if I say that, that's racism, right? But I don't have to say anything, shit. It's my decision. I'm an HR person. I can do whatever I want. And then I can say, oh, I'm sorry, or I may just ignore anything because I can. Here we go. You're black, you didn't get the job, but nobody's gonna tell you that you didn't get the job because you're black. Because nobody would have to say anything about anybody, why you did or you didn't get the job. It's a private thing, it's a privacy. So racism is still there. People are just not gonna say anything about it, that's all, but still exists. People still treat you like shit because you're black or whatever, or not American or foreigner. But because America has a lot of money, right, it's good economy, for these people, instead of being the bums, there is social security, social programs. So instead of lynching people or killing people, whatever, okay, here's your social security money, go ahead, drink yourself to death, smoke weed, it's your problem. You want to survive? Sure, you have enough money, you can even be fat, you can still eat a lot, here is full shelters, here is this, here is that. You want a good job? Oh, I'm sorry, it's only for white people. We're not going to tell you that it's only for white people, but we don't have to tell you anything. Here is welfare, here is this, here is that. And everybody knows it. So, there is still no equality, right? The only difference is because America has more money and people are unhappy and American people are generous. Sure, you black, you foreigner, go wash dishes. How intelligent you are, how smart you are, doesn't matter. You don't act American, you want to do what you want to do, here is a job for you. Go wash dishes, go cook, go clean. If you have some connections, okay, you can use that. Like, for example, if you're Jew, you can work for a Jewish boss. If there is African people who have a business, sure, you can work for African people who have a business, right? And there are some people, foreigners, who are successful, but then again, they have handicap because they don't only talk to people who are like them. And that's come another point of this video, you know? Like, people say, oh, race doesn't matter, you can do what you want, you can be what you want. No, you don't. I notice a lot of times, I talked about it with my friends, and even in the United States, right? I notice that white people, West European people, they usually talk about people who like them. Black people talk to black people. Chinese people, they go study in the US, they don't talk a lot with white people or Jewish people or black people. They have their own community. So each individual goes to people who like him. Even right now in the United States, like, if I look at the people who my friends, right, they're foreigners. There's like a Iraqi friend, like a friend from Venezuela who is quarter Jewish. My dad's friends are all Jews. Then there is a guy from Canada I talked to, he's a nice guy, I'm quarter Russian, that guy also Russian, you know, but he's from Canada. So I noticed most of my friends are Russians or Jews. My girlfriend, right? She is from Africa, all of her friends, most of her friends are African. She talks with people like she is. And then also people from certain places have certain characteristics, you know. And that's what they make them stuck together. So look at your friends, right? If you're white American, Western European, I bet you most of your friends white Western European just like you are, right? Even me and Todd, right? Todd is half Jewish, I'm 3/4 Jewish ethnically, right? So here we go, even right there, the similarity. Well, now I don't hang out with Todd much, but even if to look like that. So see, and all of these people, you can be what you want, you can do what you want, that's all bullshit. Yes, you can, but your genetics, where you're from, it all kind of, you know, shapes your personality, and that's kind of predetermines who you are. So, you know, I remember my friend back in Russia in school, he's not my friend, but one of my classmates used to tell me, Emil, what you want? A blonde, beautiful woman with blue eyes? Well, blonde woman with blue eyes, look at yourself. Now I'm dating black woman and I'm happy, so I wouldn't even want to date a white woman probably, because I believe that Jews should marry black, and my girlfriend's probably Jewish or Middle Eastern a little bit, because I think that if she would be 100% African, it wouldn't be as good match, you know, because to be a little bit, but that's a whole different story. But see, who you are, it matters, so you can't do what you want. You're always in certain boundaries, and you just have to accept that. All the best, you guys. Later.